Hello! As you can see from my previous video, we've made this formula. This big ugly formula makes one good thing. It converts everything and from this text, and every instance from this list will be replaced with instance from this list to the right. So you see these emojis instead of words, hurry, head, door, and so forth, and each instance of this word will be replaced. So it looks ugly, but it does one good thing that we can use. We can, for instance, use it to add new words, for instance, word large, and replace it with word small, like that. So every instance of word large will be replaced. But in general, we want to do even more with that. Let's see. We want to replace text from multiple texts. So multiple text replace multiple text by multiple texts in multiple texts. So it looks like array of arrays or something really heavy, but not for lambda. You see this formula and it looks big and you cannot understand it from the scratch. Even me, I don't remember what it does and how it works, but one thing I can do with that, I can see that I want to do array and I want to iterate B2. You see this B2 with orange color. Instead of this B2, I will have a loop, and I can make this loop with lambda. Let's see how. I will copy this to my memory. Next, I will go near to my original data here and do map. I can do this with two ways, with map or with by row, because these two lambda helpers will work with this, but in my case I want to use map. Okay, next, this text as source from G2 to G11, no problem here. Next, I want to add lambda because map requires lambda and only one variable here. I'll call it v. Next, after comma, I'll add my original formula, and all I need to do is to replace this static data b2 with my variable name called v. Let me show you, and I hope this formula should work now. You see, it works great, but what if I get empty text here? Well, it works too, but there are extra calculations which are produced behind the scenes. This empty text will be replaced multiple times, and all these operations are really not needed. That's why I want to add a condition inside my initial formula. I need to know where it starts. Here my lambda, and here is reduce, and that's it. I need to go inside this reduce and add if. If v equals nothing, give me nothing. In other way, give me all this crocodile formula. Now, if I delete something, it will not be harmful for my calculations. And I even can go and try with open range, and it should also work fine. But please be aware, because I've used this open range. This will be also the result of the formula. If I write something here, I will get a ref error. It would write data in H2, go to H2. This is H2, delete, and it works again. So that's it. Now we've got formula, and I would call it substitutes or something like that. And I've made 4 of them. Here are my formulas, and I want to show you. Let me show you like that. This is substitutes with regex. I've called it substitutes array. Next, substitutes is just as our original formula here, same one here, or very similar to that. Next, substitutes array 2. It is special case when you need multiple items to replace from multiple text, but each item has a different set of texts and replacements, and we also have delimited lists. For instance, if I split that, you will see which text I want to use. I want to use this car and this boat and this spatial text tag tech/b here, and I want to replace it with these two bunches of texts. I will also split but use ag. Yeah, I want to replace each car with this car image, each boat with this boat image, and also remains the original text. So now I have boats and original text, and cars and car image and original text cars. That's it. This $1 gives me the group number 1. So this is about regular expressions. It's not the topic of current video, but you can imagine what you can do. Almost anything. And also substitutes 2 for the same, but for substitute formula. Well, you know, substitute can play a not good game with you. For instance, here we have a word called doorknob. I guess I spelled it right. This is doorknob, and I have no idea what it means, but it replaced door and leaves knob after that. But if I don't want to do that, if I want to only word without a part of word, so I can use regular expressions. So this is my wish to everyone who did not use regular expressions earlier. You can try something like regex replace or regex extract should be your best friends if you don't know how they work. But we will also cover it in some of our future videos, so please don't worry, this is not that hard. For now, I will leave the URL to this spreadsheet so you can use any of these formulas as they are.